Good morning, friends. It's another beautiful sunny day. Well, morning anyway. I'm still sort of waking up because I am such a slow morning person. It takes me, like, if I have to leave the house, which is today, I have to leave about 8:30. I have to wake up at like 7 because I need about an hour and a half just to like wake myself up before I leave. So yeah, I've just had something to eat. I've had a cup of tea and now I need to go get changed. But today is going to be really fun, and I debated about vlogging because I knew that it was going to be a quite early start and I wasn't sure how sort of with it I would be. But today is a Saturday and I've been invited along to like a sample sale, and I'm going to be gifted a piece or two, I believe, by a company called Meadow and a company called LF Malarkey. Is that how you say it? I'll pop them on the screen. And it's just so unusual for me to go to an event like this because I'm not a fashion Instagram at all. I'm very much sort of Edinburgh travel. So it's quite unusual, and I thought that I'd bring you along because I have no idea what to expect. And I thought that you guys, I'm kind of nosy to find out what's going to happen today. I thought you guys might be a little bit nosy too, so I'm going to bring you along to that, but it's not going to be a very long thing. I think maybe half an hour at most I'll be there. And I'm trying to be more decisive. So usually I would be super indecisive about what to choose to buy. Today I'm going to try and be, not buy, you know, choose to take away. Today I'm going to try and be a lot more decisive because, yeah, I'm a very indecisive person and I'm working on that. And then after that, I'm thinking about bringing my, so my favourite tea to drink in the morning, which I have, and I have almost every morning, is green chai from Rosevere Tea, and I'm running low. So because I'm going to be in that area, so the sample sale is taking place on Dundas Street. So Broughton Street is just maybe like 2 streets away, or 2 or 3 streets away anyway. So I thought that I would maybe pop into Rosevere Tea. I also would love to pick up my book from Central Library. There was something else I wanted to do. Oh, part of me maybe wants to see if the Circus Lane Wisteria is out. Well, it's definitely been out. I don't know if it's still out. Because that's kind of in the same area too. It's just a few streets away from Dundas Street. So yeah, I have a lot of plans for today, and we'll see if any of them actually come to fruition. I'm sure they will, but I just thought it'd be a fun day to bring you along. And then I'm going to come back and I have some leftover macaroni that I had at this place yesterday, which I wouldn't recommend, so I'm not going to say where I was yesterday. So I'm going to have that for my lunch, and then I'm really tempted to try my orzo recipe. If you watched my last video, you know that I searched 4 supermarkets to find orzo, and in the end I ended up just getting it online. Well, my very kind neighbour was doing a shop online and he found orzo, so I've got my orzo, so I just need to pick up a few extra things like a lemon, and I'm sure there's something else, and I'm going to make my orzo recipe this evening for dinner if all goes to plan. Anyway, I better get on with it because I don't want to be running late, and I will see you very soon. So I'm looking a tiny bit more presentable. I've got myself all changed and it's still sunny, so I'm just heading out now, and probably the next clips are just going to be a little montage of my walk to the... Oh, it's actually, I never told you where it's being held. It's being held at the Dundas Street Gallery, I think. And if I'm honest with you, I'm actually not entirely sure where that is. I know it's on Dundas Street, so I think it should be fairly easy to find. I think it's a basement gallery. So yeah, that's what the little montage of my walk there, and then I don't know if I'll get a chance to chat to you when I'm there, depends how busy it is, and I will see you very soon. Okay, a few thoughts from my first sample sale. Golly, I did not expect people to get there so early. Oh, it's a bit windy. When I went there, it was like 9:05 and it was full. People were trying stuff on everywhere. I couldn't film because literally people had no clothes on sometimes because there wasn't enough changing rooms. So yeah, I got 2 free pieces. So I spent 2 hours there because I just couldn't find things in my size that I liked. Anyway, now that we're done, I have my bag of stuff. I'll show you what I got when I got back in. And I'm not sure, I think I might just go to Rosevear Tea and then head home. This is not a very good angle or lighting, but I'm finished at Rosevear Tea and I'm walking home because I'm absolutely starving and I'm so excited to have some lunch. I had a lovely catch up with Adam and Isabel, the owners of Rosevear, and I got my tea. So yeah, walking home now and I'm starving. Okay, so this might not look like the most appetizing thing. It actually looks much better in real life. I have sort of fried my macaroni that I had yesterday at a restaurant, and it was quite bland, so I think maybe warming up the cheese will make it taste a lot better. I just did some air fried chips, and I put some dried onions on top. So I am so ready for this. Absolutely starving, and I'm gonna watch, haven't put it on yet, but I'm gonna watch some Murder, She Wrote. Okay. So I've had my lunch quite a while ago. It was actually so much better the second day with sort of refrying the macaroni. The cheese was just so much tastier. And I watched an episode of Murder, She Wrote, and then I put up some stories about the event I was at this morning, and I'm just waiting for a video to upload. So I'm definitely feeling the midday slump. What time is it? It's just after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I think because I waited so long to have my lunch, I think, is it when your blood sugars drop or something and you get really tired after you eat? I definitely have that. So I was also just watching some YouTube videos. And then I realised that what I should really make myself right now is a little matcha latte, and I could maybe show you how I make mine, which is, I'm definitely no expert in making them because I only made a few. But I recently got myself a milk warmer and frother. So I'm going to use that. I got it from Aldi because I just wasn't keen on spending so much money on it to get like the Nespresso one. I'm sure that that one is really good, but the Aldi one does a very good job actually. So I'm going to have my matcha latte. That will hopefully give me some energy, and while I'm having my matcha latte, maybe I could show you the, what do you call it? The dresses that I got from the sample sale and have a little chat. Okay, so I'm back again and I have my matcha latte. I've had a few sips already and I'm really pleased with it. I was always someone who, like, if a cafe had a matcha latte, I would order it, and I didn't realise how easy it was to make because I didn't have the milk warmer frother before, so it was a little bit of a pain that I had to like heat the milk up, or for this one I use oat milk actually. Heat the oat milk up on the stove because I don't have a microwave. Well, that particular one, the matcha powder, I got it from Rosevere Tea. Not today, actually, a few weeks ago. And yeah, it's just really easy. And in my opinion, obviously I'm not a connoisseur of matcha latte. It tastes just as good as the ones that I kind of order in cafes, and maybe potentially slightly better just because I can make it exactly how I like it. I quite like it strong, and sometimes when I get it in a cafe it tends to be like a lot milkier, so it's not as green, and I like it quite strong. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. So I just thought I would sort of chat you through my first sample sale experience. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it would be quite sort of a chill experience, not too manic, but it was very much, if you do watch Friends, there's an episode where Monica goes wedding dress shopping and her, Phoebe and Rachel go early, there's a queue, and then everybody rushes in and starts like pushing everyone out of the way. It wasn't quite like that. Everyone was very lovely, but it was as busy as that, I would say. People, if you put something down and looked away, it would be gone. People were just trying stuff on everywhere because there wasn't really enough space. Like, it's quite a small space. So yeah, I'm very pleased I actually got 2 items that I really like, because I wasn't sure. It was quite hard because there was a lot of things that I liked but they didn't have it in my size, or sometimes it was my size but the sizes ran a bit too big or a bit too small. So the first thing I got, so I've got 2 dresses. Oh, one more thing about the sample sales. If you're going to one in the future, I don't know if you will be, just wear something that's really easy to change in and out of. So either like wear a really thin vest top that you can try stuff over the top of, or maybe like a skirt that you can try things underneath, you know, like jeans or that kind of thing. That's what I would say. Like a sort of vest top and a skirt, I think, is maybe what I would wear next time, just for easiness, for trying things on. Okay, so the first thing I got is this dress. I think I'll just include some footage that I filmed for Instagram stories, maybe just here, to show you what this dress looks like on, but I can show you the colour and sort of the little details up close. So it's this beautiful sage green colour, and it has this beautiful detailing here, which has been embroidered on in a slightly darker green, and it's just it's a kind of like a tent dress, I think. It didn't really look that great on the hanger because it is just a big slouchy dress, but when I put it on it's just so comfortable, and I think that I actually would get a lot of wear out of it because I like a comfortable kind of slouchy dress. And there's also more detailing on the side there, some more embroidery, and then it's really like almost, I think it's a midi dress, maybe, like not, it's quite, depends what height you are, it's a midi dress for me. And then there's also a zip down the back to help you sort of get in and out it. So yeah, that's the first one that I'm really pleased with. So this one was in the Meadows brand. I think they both are, to be honest. There was a lot of like boiler suits and jeans that was in the sort of LF marquee brand. So that was the first dress. And the next dress is a very different style. It's much more fitted, and this one I wasn't sure whether to take because it's tight. It's pretty tight on me actually. But I think it's fine if I just have good posture, and if it's not going to be something that I'm sitting down in for a long time. I think it'll be fine. I just really love the pattern. Oh, that's the back actually I'm showing you. So it's this beautiful, it looks so like a vintage floral pattern. There's actually a little makeup foundation smudge here, but I think that should come out in the wash fine. This again is that 100% cotton, but it almost feels like a very thick silk to me, which is so lovely. And the great thing about, I think all of their dresses, I don't think I mentioned, but Berries from Berries-tagram, I'll put her Instagram on the screen. We bumped into each other and we were really impressed with that all the dresses had pockets. One of the dresses I tried on had 4 pockets, and they were quite well disguised. So I love a pocket in a dress, so handy. But yeah, it was so lovely to have Berries there because we'd never been to a sample sale, neither of us. And we kind of like, not saying watched each other's backs, but because there wasn't a whole lot of stuff space to try stuff on, we were kind of like watched each other's bags, and you know, like if we saw a different size that the other one was looking for, we'd be like, oh, I found this for you, that sort of thing. So it was really lovely to have her there. So this one, yeah, this is also from Meadow, same brand. This is a size 6, which that green one is also a size 6, but just a very oversized size 6. And this one is a very fitted dress with sort of puffy sleeves, and it's again a sort of midi dress length, I would say. And the good thing about both of the dresses, I think, is this one definitely has a lining inside it, which is just such a lovely detail. So yeah, this is the other dress. Oh, and I'll put a little clip of me trying it on here that I shared on Instagram, just so that you can see the dress on, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm very comfortable with what I'm wearing right now. So yeah, that's my little dress haul. They're probably not going to be dresses that I wear all the time, but it's so lovely to have some like events dresses. I have one of my good friends is getting married in August, and we're having a hen do, but it's very, I'm not going to say anything, but it's a very not your typical what you think of hen do. So I think that this dress will be perfect for that. Okay, I'll see you soon for a little cooking montage. the finished result. I haven't actually tried it yet, but I'm gonna eat it now, and I'm also doing some roti with it, and I will let you know once I finished. I'm waiting for the roti to cook. I'm gonna choose a movie. I had one in mind, if I can only find, I'm in the mood for a little 90s rom-com. I think this is 90s, it could happen to you, if not early 2000s. But it's got Nicolas Cage. Oh, I didn't even know it was based on a true story. I didn't realise that. But it's just so cheery. It's one of my favourite rom-coms. If you happen to like kind of 90s, early 2000s rom-com and you haven't seen It Could Happen to You, would highly recommend. Hello friends! I actually have a confession. It is a whole week later and I'm sitting down to edit this video and I realised that I just didn't film an ending. I didn't let you know how my orzo pasta kind of stew thing worked. Did I like it? And I loved it. It lasted, I cooked a little bit more than much more than I needed for that evening, and I actually ate it over the course of I think 3 nights consecutively because it was delicious, it was so easy to sort of heat up, and yeah, it was healthy as well. So I would recommend that recipe, and I'm going to try my hardest to remember to link it in the description below, so in case you fancy trying it then you can. So yeah, delicious recipe. Would definitely make it again and actually plan to maybe make it this evening. We'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to say, well, I basically just didn't want the video to end abruptly without giving you an update on the recipe and without thanking you for watching the video as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I actually have quite a few ideas for upcoming videos that I'm quite excited to film. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all your comments and your likes. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Have a lovely rest of the weekend if this goes up on Sunday, and a lovely new week. Bye guys, see you soon.